let you know all the little tears gon' come and go. Baby, just gotta make up your mind that every little thing's gonna be alright.
Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to day 2 of Alton Towers week. If you don't know what Alton Towers week is, I explained it in yesterday's video, but if you don't want to go and watch that video, then basically I'm just uploading a video Monday to Friday, Alton Towers based, in the lead up to Alton Towers opening day. Fingers crossed that it does actually go ahead, it doesn't get cancelled, but obviously if it does then it's understandable because we need to think of the staff that are working there, and like everybody's health and whatever, but fingers crossed that it can still go ahead. So yes, but I'm still doing Alton Towers week whether it does go ahead or not, in celebration of Alton Towers opening. Fingers crossed that it actually does. But today I'm showing you my Alton Towers merchandise collection. I love doing merchandise videos so much, and I just love collecting merchandise. Like, I really want to do like a merchandise tour type thing and just take you through everything that I have on my like display and everything, and how I display it and how I organise it all. So if you do want to see that, then please let me know and I can do it in the near future. But I don't have a lot of Alton Towers merchandise because I've only been to Alton Towers twice, and I haven't really collected that much merchandise, you know, when I went, because number one, I can't really, the both times that I've been, I haven't really been able to afford a lot of merchandise, and secondly, I've only been twice, so obviously I haven't really collected that much merchandise. I'm just going to take you through what I have collected. I went to Alton Towers for the first time in 2017, and then I went again last year for the fireworks in 2019 in November. And then some of this I have got as Christmas presents, so I have bought some of this myself, and then I have I think it's 3 things that are Christmas presents that were bought for me for Christmas last year. So yeah, if you're new here, then hi, my name is Zoe. Hit that subscribe button if you want to. My aim is to get to 1,000 subscribers this year, which I don't think is ever going to happen, but I can dream. And yes, right, I'm going to stop rambling and we're going to get into this video. If you're also thinking, why isn't she addressing the coronavirus, then I did address it in yesterday's video. I just don't really see the point in having to keep repeating myself for 5 days straight, so I did address it in yesterday's video if you're wondering. But let's get started. Okay, so I'm going to start with the most difficult thing to show you because I actually can't get it off my my thing basically. So it's on this. I did show this in my Blackpool merchandise video because I also did Blackpool week, so you can go and check that out if you want to. And I showed you this basically, not really in detail. This is why I kind of want to do like a merchandise tour, because I can show you all of this like in detail. But I can't get this keyring off the thing without actually having to take off all of my other keyrings, and I don't want to do that because there is a lot of keyrings on here. So I'm just going to have to show you it all attached. So the first thing I have, which I actually forgot until I was about to film this video, I just saw it hanging up over there and I was like, it's Alton Towers based, like I need to go get it. So this is actually the first ever piece of merchandise that I have from Alton Towers. I think Kaya actually bought this for me, I'm pretty sure she did, so thank you Kaya if you're watching. So this is a on-ride photo of me and Kaya on Octonauts, and I did explain this in yesterday's video because Octonauts is actually in my top 5 coasters. If you want to see where it is in my top 5 coasters, go and check out yesterday's video. But I absolutely love Octonauts. I mean, Kaya's enjoying it more than me, which I didn't think was possible. Like, I actually don't think it's possible for Kaya to ever enjoy a coaster more than I do, but she seems to be loving life in this photo. I haven't looked at this photo in absolutely ages, so like I'm just sort of taking it all in. But yeah, so it just has the Octonauts logo at the top, Octonauts Roller Coaster Adventure, my first roller coaster ride 2017. I kind of don't like the fact that it says my first roller coaster ride, just because it wasn't. It also wasn't Kaya's. Like, she's been on a few like little coasters before this one, but to be honest, it was my first roller coaster at Alton Towers. So technically there is some truth in it, but I kind of don't like on-ride photos when it's like, you know, my first dark ride, my first roller coaster, because most of the time it's not. But I do like the fact that it has 2017 on it, so I'll always remember it. I mean, I'll never forget the year that I first went to Alton Towers. Like, I'll always know that it was 2017. And that's weird. So they have 2017 on this side, and then on the other side the 2017 is like cut off, and I've only just noticed that. That's really weird. But yeah, anyways, an on-ride photo of me and Kaya on Octonauts. I love Octonauts. I feel like Kaya loves Octonauts as well. I really want to go on it again. I'm not gonna lie to you, I can't remember the prices of any of these things. I think maybe I can remember the prices of like 2 of them, and 3 of them were Christmas presents. Obviously I don't really know the prices of them, so and I'm not sure whether any of this is still available or not. If it is, I'll link it down below. But yeah, just a little disclaimer. Sticking with the keyring theme, I have this keyring, which I got for Christmas, again from Kaya. Kaya bought me this for Christmas. If you don't know who Kaya is, she is my best friend, she's my world, she's my big sister. I love her so much and I can't live without her, basically. But she got me this keyring for Christmas, and it's one of those like customizable keyrings, which I really like. Not custom, personalised, that's the word. So this is a Smiler keyring, and it has my name at the top, and it says Zoe join us the Smiler, and then with like half of the Smiler logo, which I really like. I feel like having just half of it is quite like unique, because a lot of Smiler merchandise, obviously it has like the logo on it, so it's gonna have like the full thing. So I kind of like the fact that this only has like half of it, and it is double-sided, so it's exactly the same on both sides. And I know my lighting, and I just really like this. I love the fact that you can now have personalised gifts from Alton Towers, because they do make for really great Christmas presents. I feel like when it comes to presents, Kaya is so like on it. Like, she always thinks of like the best things to get. And then the final keyring I have to show you, again, Kaya got for me for Christmas, so thank you again, Kaya. And this is what it looks like. So it's got, I've left the label on the top just because, I don't know, I kind of feel like it's gonna make me not lose it, because I know that it has a thing on top, and if I want to hang this up somewhere, I can just do it from the little hole in the label rather than the actual keyring. So I love this. I think this is probably like my favourite keyring that I have from Alton Towers. So it comes with like a band, kind of like a wristband. I don't think you can you undo this? No, I'm not going to try because I'll break it, but no, I don't think you can undo it anyways. So that's good, because it means it will never snap. So it just has a band, and it just says Alton Towers Resort twice on it on both sides. And then we basically just have like all of the like big 6 rides on here, basically. Or is it big 7 now? I'm not sure. But we have a Wickerman charm, a Nemesis charm, a Rita charm, not the biggest fan of Rita, a Galactica charm, a 13 charm, an Oblivion charm, and a Smiler charm. So I really like that. And I don't know, I feel like this is like a lot rolled into one thing, if that makes sense. I kind of like the fact that they're all like separate charms. It's very satisfying to like hold, and like that noise, like I don't know, I just find that very satisfying. And yeah, I love Wickerman. The only thing I'd say I don't like about this is the Rita charm, because I'm not the biggest fan of Rita. So yeah, but you know, it is a ride at Alton Towers. It is part of the like thrill rides, so you know, I'm not mad about it being on here, because obviously it does make up all of the rides, but I'm just not the biggest fan of Rita. I love Oblivion, and I love this like logo as well. I feel like it's quite different to all of the others, because this kind of has its own shape, whereas some of the others are just like on a circle, like this Nemesis one. So I kind of like the fact that this one, it has its own shape and it's really small and cute as well. And yeah, I don't know, I really like these. I like how sort of playful they are. Like you can just sort of sit and just sort of, you know, fiddle with them and whatever. Like, I don't know, I just really like this. The next thing I have is a fridge magnet. I bought this when I went to Alton Towers last year for the fireworks. Even though this is a fridge magnet, I don't have this on my fridge because I keep it on my display of everything, because I just prefer to keep everything in one place rather than having like fridge magnets on the fridge downstairs and whatever. Like, I kind of just like to keep all of my theme park stuff in one place, like it's just easier. And as soon as I saw this, I fell in love with it. I don't really have an opinion on Galactica as a ride as of yet, because I've only done it once and I feel like I can't really judge a ride that I have only done once, even though, to be honest, I do that quite a lot. I kind of go on a ride once and then I'm like, I either hate it or love it. But you know, I can't really remember what it was like because I had my eyes closed for the entire thing because I was kind of a little bit scared of it. So I do need to do it again with my eyes actually open and then I can rate it. But from what I remember, like, it wasn't a bad ride, and I didn't come off like crying, so I must have liked it a little bit surely. But I don't know, I really liked this design, and this was £1.50, which for Alton Towers merchandise is insane, because Merlin prices for merchandise, like, they're not ridiculously expensive, but they're not the cheapest prices in the world. So I feel like £1.50 for this was like an absolute bargain. I don't know whether it's been £1.50 like all season, or whether they were just trying to get rid of it because it was the last day of the season, like, I'm not sure. But I was like, for £1.50 I can't really leave this, like, I have to pick it up. And it's a great addition to my collection. I just love this design. It's kind of almost 3D, which I really like. I love the fact that you've got the train like in the middle, sort of like coming at you, and then it's going through like the like portal thing, and then you've got the Galactica logo at the bottom, and it feels like it's really good quality. When I saw that it was £1.50 I was like, surely, why is it so cheap? It kind of made me question it a little bit, because it was like, I feel like a normal fridge magnet would be like £4 or £5. Depending on the design, it might be more expensive, it might be less expensive, but for something like this I feel like the usual price wouldn't be £1.50. And I was like, maybe it's cheap because the quality isn't that great, or it's broken, or something has to be wrong with it. But no, it's perfectly fine. I think because it was the last day of the season, they're just trying to get rid of the merchandise so they can obviously get new merchandise in for the next season. And yeah, I just really like this. I love the fact that it's got like these little detailings on it, like these arrows here. I don't know whether you can see whether this will go into focus or not, probably not. But like the little arrows like down here, and then this white marking like here and everything, like, I don't know, I just feel like the detailing is so accurate. And yeah, I don't know, I just, as soon as I saw this I fell in love with it, and it was only £1.50, so obviously I had to pick it up. And I don't know, I like this a lot, and it always reminds me of, you know, the day that I went to Alton Towers for fireworks, because that's like one of the best days that I've ever had. So the next thing I have is a pin badge. I have really loved collecting pin badges for the past like 2 years. I think it was in like 2017 I did a pin badge collection. And in that video I was like, I need to start collecting more pin badges. I didn't really see the hype around them. I feel like the hype has died down on them, but I have, ever since like I've made the effort to collect a lot more of them, I have like fallen in love with them, especially sort of special pin badges like this one. So this is a Alton Towers Fireworks 2019 pin badge. I can't remember how much this was. I'm pretty sure this was on sale because, again, last day of the season. Obviously they're not going to sell this this year, because obviously we're in 2020 now, not in 2019 anymore. So I'm pretty sure this was like £1.50. I'm not even joking you. Like, it wasn't expensive at all. I do feel like some pin badges can be a little bit overpriced, but this one absolutely not. Like, it was such a good bargain, and I was like, I need something to remember my day here, because I have had the best day. So yeah, I was like, I've had such a good day here. I've fallen in love with Alton Towers. And I've conquered so many fears on that day, so I needed something to remind me of the day, and I spotted this, and I'm so glad that I did, because I absolutely love this. I love the fact that it has like a sort of velvet like strip going across it, because on a lot of pin badges at like other theme parks they don't really have anything like that, but on this one you've got like the velvet thing on it, which I really like. I'm not sure whether they have this on all of their pin badges or whether it's just this one because it was the fireworks one, like I'm not sure, but I really like this. I don't know whether you can see, but it's like, it's kind of like a lighter blue colour, and it's like velvet. Velvet isn't my favourite thing in the world. Like, I'm not a massive fan of velvet. I don't really like the feel of it, but this actually feels so soft, and oh my god, it just feels really nice. And having that contrast of like cardboard to velvet, like, I just feel like it's so different. Like, they don't need to do things like this. Like, they could have just left it as a cardboard, like a card thing, just plain cardboard. They decided to go that extra mile and add a bit of velvet onto it. So I love the fact that they have done that. And then onto the actual pin badge, it's just Alton Towers Fireworks 2019, and then you've got my lighting, and then you've got the towers, like, it's kind of like in a globe type thing. So you've got the towers, and then you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 fireworks going off. And yeah, I don't know, I just really like it. I like the fact that I can look at this and I can be like, this is the day that I conquered so many fears, I met a load of great people, and I love the fact that it's gold, because gold is my favourite colour, so I love the fact that the back is gold. And this was so cheap as well. Like, I was so happy with myself when I spotted this. And again, I like the fact that they have the Alton Towers logo at the top as well. They don't need to do stuff like this, but it's just those little like, those little touches that they do, I think is like really nice. So yeah, I'm really glad that I have this, and this hangs up on my wall along with my Pleasure Beach pin badge, and I have a Madame Tussauds one as well. I feel like special pin badges like this need to be hung up on my wall. I put a lot of my pin badges on a lanyard. Like, I only really have like Pleasure Beach pin badges so far, and I have a Pleasure Beach lanyard. Well, it's here actually. I don't know why I thought I put this back over there, but obviously I haven't. So as you can see, I put all of my pin badges on here. I'm not going to show you in detail because I have done a video on this. Well, not on this, but I featured it in my Blackpool merchandise video. And I think I just, you know, with standard pin badges I like to do this, and then with like special pin badges I will keep them on the cardboard and I'll hang it up on my wall so I don't lose them. This is why I never really started collecting pin badges in the first place, is because I was like, what do I do with them? Like, I don't know where to put them because I'm just going to end up losing them, because obviously they're so small. Do I keep them on the cardboard or not? Like, I'm not sure. Do I keep this thing on the back? So obviously you can take this off. I'm not sure. But then I kind of saw other people put pin badges on lanyards. Some people put them on their coats. Some people put them on their bags. So I was like, that is such a good idea. Why didn't I think of that in the first place? So I've got all of my Pleasure Beach ones on my lanyard. And then I have a Merlin annual pass lanyard, so when I collect more Merlin pin badges like Alton Towers ones, Chessington, etc, etc, I will add them to my Merlin lanyard. But special ones like these I like to have hung up on my wall, just because it's a bit more special. So I feel like it kind of deserves a little bit more just to be stuck onto a lanyard. The next piece of merchandise I have is a snow globe. I love this so much. So I love the Smiler and I love snow globes and I love the colour gold. So obviously putting the two together is like heaven. It's like my dream. So as soon as I saw this, I fell in love with it. When I saw these like on the shelves, I actually thought these were two different snow globes, because some of them were displayed showing this side and the others were displayed showing this side. So I was like, there's two different snow globes, which one do I pick? I don't know, I'm in a dilemma. And then I realised that all the snow globes are the same, they just have 2 different designs on each side. And so I was super happy with that. This wasn't too expensive either. Again, I think this was on sale because they were trying to get rid of them. And I couldn't leave this, you know. I love the Smiler. It's my favourite ride at Alton Towers. I think I've mentioned this like 50 times by now. And I love snow globes, and the colour gold is my favourite, and it has gold and black confetti in here. And that's also another reason why I like the Smiler. It's just like the colour scheme, like, I don't know, I just really like it. And I love this design so much. I love the fact that it's not like a massive like snow globe, because I don't have a lot of room on my merchandise display. But it's not like super small that you can't really see what's going on inside, if you get what I mean. Like, it's very compact, which I quite like, and I like the fact that it has 2 different designs on it, because like most of the time a snow globe will just have one design on both sides, or just going around the whole snow globe. But I like the fact that this has 2 designs. I actually can't pick which one I prefer. I think I prefer this one just because it is a bit more simple and it's just a Smiler logo, whereas this one you can kind of see that this has been like cut out a little bit, and I feel like it looks like it's just sort of been stuck on there. But I love the background, but I think I do prefer this side. But I do love both of them. It says smile always, and this isn't going to scratch off anytime soon, which I really like. I think I would have liked it if they had smile always on like both sides as well. I thought it did. Now I'm looking at it and I must have been going crazy because it's not there anymore. But yeah, I like the fact that it is really good quality. Like, it's not going to scratch off anytime soon. This doesn't feel like it's going to break on me, which I really like. And it's not, I think it's kind of like a plasticky type thing. Like, it's not actual glass. So I like the fact that when I purchased this, I wasn't going to, you know, the chances of me breaking it were very slim. So let's just give it a little shake. And this is what it looks like. Oh my god, it's so pretty. And then I'll do the other side as well. Oh my god, that's gorgeous. Look at that. Oh my god, it's so beautiful. I feel like the confetti looks better on this side, just because you have more like colour on this side, but again, it does look super nice on this side. I love the fact that the confetti kind of goes like all the way around, if you get what I mean. Like, I don't know, I really like this. I love snow globes. I have a weird obsession with snow globes. I don't really know what it is about snow globes. I just really like them. Oh my god, look at that. It's so beautiful. Like, it's actually so beautiful. But now all of the confetti is like, oh my god, look at that. It's all like stuck to the top. That's really weird. But yeah, I like this a lot. I love the design. I love the pictures in here, and yeah, I like this a lot. Can't remember how much it was, which is really bugging me. I think I mentioned how much it was in my Alton Towers vlog. I have my laptop right here. I could literally like just go onto my vlog and have a look. I didn't say the price in my vlog. That's so annoying. Something is telling me that it was £5, but I'm not sure. Okay, I feel like this is the thing that everyone has been waiting for. The mugs. So I have 3 Alton Towers mugs. One of them, which I purchased myself, one of them was a Christmas present, and then one of them was passed down to me from my brother. So I'm going to start with the one that I purchased myself. I really wish that I dusted all of my mugs before doing this video, but to be honest though, this isn't too dusty actually. I think it's just mainly going to be that one that is, but you can see this one. No sneaky peeks, there we go. So this is the mug that I purchased when I first went to Alton Towers in 2017. To be honest, I don't really know why I got this, because the only ride I went on out of all of these was 13, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it was, because I was such a wimp. Oh my god, the Smiler isn't on here. Are you kidding me? Oh my god, that's actually so sad. What the hell? I did not realise that until now. Oh my god, that is so sad. And that's weird because the Smiler was obviously open in 2017. What the hell? Alton Towers, I would like an explanation. Okay, So I don't really know why I bought this, because the Smiler isn't on it, number one, and number two, the only ride I went on out of all of these was 13, because I was still a wimp back then. But I don't know, I feel like I just really like the design, and I knew that one day I would return to Alton Towers and I would get on all of the bigger rides. So I think I was just kind of waiting for that day, and then I can justify having this mug. So, but to be honest, I really do like the design. I can't believe Smiler, how is Rita on here but Smiler isn't? Like, this should be Rita, not, should be Smiler, not Rita. Rita doesn't deserve to be on here. Smiler deserves to be on here. Oh, that's so sad. I actually can't believe that. Okay, so I think I really like the feel of this mug as well. Like, I don't know, it's just very like satisfying. It's quite a big mug. I love the handle. It's very satisfying. So the handle has these little like sticking out like dot thingies. I don't know whether you can see, but it's like 3D dots. And then we have 13. Oh, that's really creepy. I've not really, for saying I've had this mug for like almost 3 years, I've not really looked at it in too much detail, as you can probably tell by the fact that I noticed that the Smiler isn't on here. Next to it we have Nemesis, we've got Oblivion, the whole thing is orange with like the black track on it, which I really like actually. That's really like a cool photo, because it's kind of just looks like a silhouette of Oblivion, which I really like. We've got Galactica. This does have the VR on it though, which is a bit outdated now because they obviously don't have the VR on it anymore. But you know, this is kind of like a nice tribute to when Galactica did actually have VR. And then we have Rita. And then inside we have the Alton Towers logo. I don't know if you can see, there it is. I can't remember how much this was, but I think it was £9. So not too bad at all for like a big solid mug like this. I don't think £9 was bad like at all. And then you've got like the dots on top. You've got the dots, they're kind of like screws, that's the word I was looking for, like screws, going like around the edge of the top and then the edge of the bottom. And then obviously you've got all of the rides on here. Well, not all of them, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You've got 5 of the main rides on here. I just kind of wish that the Smiler was on here instead of Rita. I don't really know what their thought process was behind this mug, because why only have 5 of them when there is 7 like big rides? Although Wicker Man wasn't open when I bought this, because obviously I went in 2017. Wicker Man opened in 2018. So okay, that's understandable, but the Smiler, like, I'd like to see her on this mug, so that is kind of devastating, especially now because like when I bought this, like obviously I wasn't that bothered because I didn't go on the Smiler, but now I've been on the Smiler and it's my favourite. I'm really sad that it's not on this mug. So Alton Towers, what are you playing at? But yeah, I do really like this mug, and I think because I bought it like on the first day that I ever went to Alton Towers, it kind of just has that like special meaning to it. The next mug was another Christmas present from Kaya. Kaya absolutely slayed the Christmas gifting this last year. This is a little bit dusty, so I apologise about that. I need to like give all of my merchandise a massive dust over. I need to like wash all of my mugs as well, because I've not done that in a while. Just want to say that I don't drink out of any of my theme park mugs. I do only have them on display. Okay, so I love this mug. I think this is probably my favourite Alton Towers mug that I have out of these 3, and it's one of my favourite mugs that I have out of all of my collection, I'm not gonna lie. I just love the detailing that's on this. Like, oh god, I don't know, I like this a lot. Oh my god, the stars are glittery. I did not realise that. So they have like stars, and they're like pink stars, and they have like silver glitter. I did not realise that until now. Oh my god, I love this mug so much. So the handle has a load of like silver stars on it, which I think are really cute. And then you've got like a swirl of stars here, and like I just pointed out, you've got silver stars, and then you've got these like pinky purpley stars with silver glitter over the top. I think that's such a nice touch. Like, I love that. And then you've got like the towers kind of going all across it really. You've got some on this side, and then you've got some on the other side as well. Again, you've got more of the stars, and then you've just got the Alton Towers logo smack bang in the middle, again with more stars around it. And it's just the Alton Towers logo, which is kind of like 3D. It's kind of popping out a little bit, so I like that a lot, and I'm very impressed with the glitter. Like, I actually didn't realise that it had glitter on it. That's how much I pay attention to my mugs. I just like really look at them to find these little details. But the fact that they've done that, like, if I purchased, I think I actually saw this when I went in when I went last year for the second time. I think I actually saw this, but I didn't purchase it because I had purchased other things that I thought were a bit more, not better, but I don't know, I didn't have enough money to get everything that I wanted, so I decided to leave this, and obviously I didn't want to break it on the way home either. And yeah, if I just purchased this, I wouldn't have noticed that, like the silver glitter on top. So I really like the fact that they've done that. It's just those little details that Alton Towers do, like, oh my god, I love it so much. So the final piece of merchandise I have is another mug, and I'm pretty sure I have shown this before in a few videos, but it is a Smiler mug. Okay, so there is like a bit of a backstory behind this mug. So my brother goes to Alton Towers every year. I'm hoping that we can go together this year because I have a Merlin annual pass, and I have these like tickets that I can get friends and family in for £15. I only have 3 of them though, so I have to kind of pick wisely, but I would definitely give one to my brother because I know that he would love that, because he loves Alton Towers. I love Alton Towers. He doesn't love it on the scale that I do, and he's not like an enthusiast or anything, but he does go every year, and I'm hoping that we can go together this year. So when my brother went, like, oh my god, my thing keeps going off. When my brother went a few years ago, 2016, 2017 I want to say, like, it was quite a long time ago. This is really dusty and really manky, I just want to point that out there. But yeah, so when he went a few years ago, he decided to get this mug, so he bought this, and then my mum, I think it was my mum, she was washing it one day. I think she went to dry it, and then I think she dropped it in the kitchen. So bear in mind, we've got, like, you know, a hard floor and everything, and then it kind of cracked. So then my brother was like, well, you can either chuck it or you can have it, Zoe, whatever, do whatever you like with it, I don't want it anymore, basically. It's still stable, it can still stand up, you can still have it on display, hence why I took it in my ownership instead. Oh my god, that's so cool. They have the Smiley logo like here. I didn't realise that. So we have the Smiler logo on this side. This is like 3D, it kind of pops out a little bit, which I really like. I love anything that's like 3D, like, I don't know, I just think it's really cool. And then it just says the Smiler at the bottom, so that is like that side, purely Smiler logo based. And then we go around, we have the chip on this side. I don't know whether you're going to be able to see that, but it's chipped there, and then it's kind of from there, it kind of has like a crack going sort of all the way down here and all the way, it kind of stops around here. And then I think, is that cracked or is that just the design? No, I think that's just the design. So I think when you put hot water in this logo actually lights up. I actually need to try that. And then you've got the handle here, which has like basically the Smiler sort of face on it. And then at the very top here, which I've never realised until now, it has the Smiler logo. I don't know if you can see because it's so small. It has the Smiler logo just there, which I think is so cool. Again, just those little details that Alton Towers add onto their merchandise. Insane. I absolutely love that. And then inside it just has the Smiler logo. Very manky, not very nice, because my brother obviously used to drink tea out of it, and tea can stain mugs, so it's looking a bit gross in there. But this has been washed many times, and you know, obviously it's just not being able to come out. So yeah, I'm trying to be careful with this so I don't end up like cutting myself. But yeah, I like this mug a lot actually. Even though it's broken, I actually really like it. I think just this side, like, I don't know, I love this design. And again, I love that smiley logo on the handle. Like, I don't know, it's just really cute, and I never noticed it before, and it's just nice. It's just a shame that it's broken, because I feel like if it wasn't broken, my brother would still be drinking out of it now. But then again, it means that it's now mine and not my brother's, so it's a win-lose situation, I guess. So that is all of my Alton Towers merchandise that I have managed to collect sort of for the past 2 times that I've been, and then obviously some of them were Christmas presents. But yes, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you did, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for day 3 of Alton Towers week. Bye. That's okay. Can you see my shit? What's in the thing? Oh, this. There we go. I feel like you can still see something. What's that? Oh, this. No sneaky peeks. There we go. Solid. Okay. Careful, careful, careful! My mum is a mood. So, has my camera gone wonky? Or is that just my eyesight? I don't know. Let's do some adjustments. Oh, there we go. Now the lighting is horrible. Oh, I forgot to apologise about the lighting at the beginning of the video. Oh no. Oh.
If you knew better.